loves, it's Elle here. So have you been noticing lately that your skin feels drier, thinner, more sensitive, and maybe products just aren't kind of working how they used to? You're not alone. Premenopause and menopause cause, as we know, hormone levels to do all sorts of wonky things that can really show on our skin. But again, you're not alone. I'm here to help. There's good news. There is so much we can do to support our skin internally, externally, and with a little bit of help with our technology, our red light therapy masks. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you my holistic routine, what I take as far as supplements, ingredients that I look for in skincare, and how we can use red light therapy to make a triple threat and combat premenopause and menopausal skin changes. Thank you so much to our sponsor today, CurrentBody, and we'll get into how I use this as the game changer to my routine. So now I'm in the season of my life of premenopause, and I know most of my beautiful audience that follows me is somewhere in that range, premenopause, menopausal skin. And as we know, estrogen drops as we go into this season of our life, and actually it can drop by 30% in the first 5 years. It's crazy. So our skin gets thinner, it gets more sensitive, products just don't work the way that they used to, we can't exfoliate as much, and oh my gosh, the dryness of the skin, it's crazy. I mean, I notice deeper fine lines and wrinkles, definitely more redness, just overall more sensitivity. It's kind of skin that I just don't really recognize anymore, but that's okay. It can feel frustrating, but we can empower ourselves with why it's happening and how to help combat it while we're going through this season of our life. We want to work with it and not against it. All right, let's talk about the internal supplements that I take to help my skin from the inside. As I always say, please contact your doctor before starting any of these supplements. They're going to be your best resource for making sure that these are appropriate for you, but this is what I take. So I take marine collagen in the morning in my drink. It helps with skin density, hydration, and overall elasticity. Obviously, make sure to get your water in during the day. The next one is going to be omega fatty acids. So you can either take fish or marine, so you can have algae. This supports skin's natural moisture and also helps reduce inflammation in the body. I also make sure to get plenty of vitamin C and zinc because these ingredients help boost the body's collagen. And for some people, adding phytoestrogen-rich foods like flaxseed and soy can help balance things out hormonally. This is not a magic pill. It takes a couple different kind of approaches to navigate this. Now, the skin, topically, what we see in premenopause and menopause is that the skin needs to be treated with a little more TLC, a little more kid gloves. And that's why I've switched my focus onto more of barrier repair, gentle healing, hydrating, plumping ingredients. Because a damaged skin barrier is definitely something that comes along with this season of life. So I look for ingredients like ceramides, hyaluronic acid, beta-glucan, peptides, things of that nature. I also look for things like green tea and other antioxidants that are gentle on the skin. You could also go for niacinamide and bakuchiol, which, as you know, bakuchiol is a natural alternative to retinol, and it's less sensitizing to skin. I have kind of steered away from more topical ingredients that are of medical grade, just because I've opted for things that are more gentle. So a more gentle retinol, a more gentle vitamin C, and growth factors that will help boost collagen and elastin. Also kind of cutting down on how many times a week you exfoliate. When we were younger, you could exfoliate all the time. And now somewhere around 3 to 4 times a week is probably ideal. So my go-to routine, you actually seen me do it a couple times on this channel recently, is a very gentle wash in the morning. I do a couple steps of essence and spray toners and hydrators, a vitamin C, and a daily SPF. You know, I subscribe to a double cleanse at night. I also then still do my essences and hydrating toners, as well as a very gentle retinol. And then I go in with a moisturizer, and that is really my routine. It's very barrier protective, very barrier loving. And really what it's about is giving your skin what it needs now instead of what worked at 26 or 35, because our skin needs some different things now. And so lean in and give it what it needs now. Now here's where the big guns come in, red light therapy. I have actually talked about it for years. This is actually my second CurrentBody mask. This is the CurrentBody Series Mask 2, and I offered red light therapy as an add-on to many treatments. It's now come out with so many studies to support how important red light therapy is. So what red light therapy does is it stimulates fibroblasts in the skin. Fibroblasts are those little cells that make up collagen and elastin in our skin. And what it does is it stimulates it. So it helps with collagen, elastin, redness. It helps with fine lines and wrinkles. It can help with hyperpigmentation. It can help with overall barrier protection. It can help with firmness and skin sensitivity and skin texture. A lot of people have used it in physical therapy for actually wound healing and muscle healing. So even great after post procedures that you've had at your dermatologist's office or your plastic surgeon's office, they will often put that in the package for you to come in for red light therapy sessions. It also calms inflammation in the skin. Inflammation is really what we deal with quite a bit in this time of our lives. And so it calms that down. And I'm actually gonna insert a picture here, a couple pictures as I talk, of my before and afters. Now, this was only 30 days in, actually a little less than 30 days in, and you can see some hyperpigmentation lessening, brightness to the skin, overall kind of more plump and dewy. This was taken in front of the same window at the same time of day, same skincare on, all of that good stuff. So you can take a look at these. I think for less than 30 days is a pretty darn good result. And I look forward to keep using it, obviously, to get more results because they build upon itself. Now, the special thing about this mask and why I have chosen to partner with them and why I choose to use this at home for myself, because I use this mask about 5 to 6 times a week. About 10 minutes. It has an auto shut off at 10 minutes. And this is a hand-free mask. You just charge it and it's good for several weeks. So I wanna make sure I get these right. So this mask specifically has 3 clinically proven wavelengths. It has red at 633 nm. Then it also has near infrared at 830 nm, which near infrared is super important when we're really trying to get deep into that skin and making results lasting change. And then we have a new feature on this series too, is the deep near infrared at 1072 nm. And this penetrates up to 10 mn into the skin, which is deeper than retinol. So that is fantastic. And I love that this mask, actually, this series has a chin section. So let me show you here. So when you put it on, it's super comfortable and it has Velcro in the back and it has a chin and neck kind of this area right here, which I love. So you don't have like a separate apparatus. It has great eye holes here, right here. So it protects your eyes because I use it a lot when I am literally putting on like my body lotion. Since it is hands-free, I just clip it onto my towel or like, you know, something I'm wearing at that moment. And I usually do it while I'm either sitting on the couch or putting on my body lotion or something like that, so I can multitask. Also, it's guaranteed quality with CurrentBody. So I want to read you here. Every mask comes with a unique Veritech NFC card, which basically it's a card that comes on top of it. You scan the code and basically it shows you every stage of the quality control to make sure that each mask is made properly and made to make effective and long-lasting change. And now remember, it's all about consistency. You know, I talk about that with every single tool that I use. It's about consistency. So stay consistent and you'll see good results. They have been so gracious to give you guys a discount. I will pop it right here and it'll also be in the description box. They're giving you 10% off with my name, Elle Leary, and you just click the link in the box and it will take you there. So you can grab one of these for yourself. So if you're interested in any of these products I've talked about or any of the light therapy, check the description box below. You can see kind of everything I have. If you're going through this, what have you noticed that's worked for you? I would love to hear what has worked for you, what you're using, some of your experience, because it is about community here and we love to lift up all of our beautiful women and support each other while we are going through this stage of life. So thank you all so much for being here and I'll see you on the next one. Lots of love from me to you. Bye, loves.